Hi guys, and welcome to today's video. I had filmed this a while ago and I guess I never got a chance, or perhaps I just forgot I had this footage, but I wanted to upload it because it was I was all alone that weekend. So basically, for the past 29 years, my husband and a group of his friends, and more get added, some drop out, but pretty much I think the same, like four or whatever, for 29 years have been going on a camping trip the same week every year. And they love it. And my husband would never miss a day. And I'll tell you, he felt bad when my second child was born. She was born 2 weeks, I think, before they went camping or so. And I was just like, just go, because I had my parents helping me. So yeah, he never broke record. Every year he went, and they all went. And at first it's funny because I'm going to do a little side note. I'm going to tell you quickly. I'm making myself a little salad. My cucumber did not look good. Let's just put it that way. But I'm eating it anyway, and I survived it. So avocado was absolutely beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. You couldn't ask for a better avocado. Anyway, moving on to my story. So in the beginning years, we were, of course, only married a few years, and they went, I want to say, for 2 nights. And I don't know that I could speak for every other wife in the group, but I know I was like, what the heck? Going away for 2 days? Like, how can you leave me like that? So I didn't love it, but whatever, he went. And as time went on, I realized, time alone, I never get that. I got married right out of my house with my parents and went and moved in with Joe. And yeah, so I was starting to like it. And over the years, even though we had the kids, again, my mother would help if I needed, but we were fun. Sometimes things got done better when he wasn't around, if I could be honest. I don't know what it is, but anyway, and the guys would try and sneak an extra day on here and there. And at first we'd get mad, but as the years went on, we're like, oh, I was like, you should go even an extra day, get there a day earlier just to get my extra time. And I look forward to this every single year. So that's my story. That's the weekend I have right here. And I am making myself something healthy, because if I were to go back to the past years, this was the weekend that I would buy all the junk food that I wanted and eat it all before my husband came home. And one of those things included an Entenmann's cake, chocolate chip loaf. I was obsessed with that. And honestly, it wasn't just me. My sister would come over and I would always cook, and all the kids. We had many little kids to deal with. And I'm not saying I can't have that when my husband's around, because he likes that stuff just as much as me, but we don't have it all the time, and never anymore, really, because I don't know. We try to eat healthier, and I'm sure once you start eating healthier, you almost don't want that stuff, and it just doesn't taste like it used to. I don't care what anybody says. It just doesn't taste like it used to. Yeah, the cookies are smaller, and I don't know. It just, maybe because when I was a kid, I didn't care and I ate anything. I don't know, but I think also as we mature, I used to be able to eat a lot of junk. I'm not going to lie. Look at this. I got this for crouton. See him over there? It was so hot, and I ordered this splish and splash thing because when I try to water my plants, he wants to play with the hose. And I thought this would be so cute. I think he would have fun. But unfortunately, this is weeks later. I never opened it yet because then he went home since. And I'm going to tell you another little story, guys. We had an event this weekend. It was a wedding of a very close friend, and pretty much family almost. And it brought all the kids home for a long weekend. I went to get Alina and Crouton, and they're in Hoboken. I went to get them Wednesday night. I feel like it's just been an emotional week. It started off not so great, but then it ended up beautiful. But anyway, I went to get her, and I was so excited about the spot that we got, and I kept paying my Park Mobile spot on my app. But little did I not see was there was a sign, do not park the next morning at 8 a.m. because of a funeral. So I got towed, guys. My car got towed. I feel so stupid that I didn't see it, but whatever. And the place we were sent to was really, I'm not joking right now. Like, it was a pretty dangerous area, which upset me a little that they had us go there. I mean, and I'm not being like, I'm from Queens and I've been to high school in the Bronx. It's not like I'm like from Long Island all my life. I know, I mean, I'm telling you, we had to go through an alleyway where I was literally walking over needles. Okay, guys, like that's what I'm saying. And I'm not looking down. I feel bad about, whatever, but I was a little scared for my daughter, but it didn't show, and we did fine, and we just laughed with everybody, and it was all good. But anyway, that was that. More upsetting because of the money that we have to pay or had to pay. Anyway, so then we got home, we're all home, and we just had a really great weekend together. And the wedding was so good, so great. And when they went home, they stayed another full day and then went home the next day, but later and towards the evening. And I just have been crying ever since. And that was yesterday. Like literally crying, sobbing, tears, nonstop. I don't understand what's wrong with me. So I just really loved the time that we had together this weekend. I can't explain it. I never get like that because it's like I see them so much, I guess, that it's like, all right, they made a mess, get out of my house. Get out. But this time, even though they did make a bit of a mess, they cleaned up, whatever. And I know that the girls are working full time, so I just don't see them as often. And that's upsetting because I really don't want to go in there as often and get my car towed, if you know what I'm saying, because whatever. And then like Crouton went with them, and it was just like a rush. And I'm just like, oh my God, like he's my grandson. He's literally my grandchild. He is. And I just love him so much. And he loves me, and he loves coming home to Grandma and Grandpa. And yeah, but we had to send him back because we need a break. And that's that. So that was my weekend. I made myself a little good, healthy meal. And then I'm going to get ready and watch TV for the rest of the night because I think I deserve it. I don't know. What am I watching now? I think I restarted Maisel. And I'm literally on like the 4th season, maybe the 5th. But unfortunately, the girls... Oh, that's Fixer Upper. I just have the TV on. I have to play with Crouton constantly. The girls got me into the new Love Island USA, so I am watching that. I even watched... Look at him. I watched an episode during the day this morning with my coffee, which I don't like to put the TV on during the day. That's kind of like my thing, but I got to stop doing certain things that I think I have to go by this, that, because you know what? Life's too short to go by certain rules, and I'm going to do what I want as long as I'm being productive. And yeah, so I'm going to watch my show now and play with Crouton while I do that. What else? Another thing I told you, I was playing around with my embroidery machine. I got myself some linen material because I don't know, I was just going to futz around with it and I want to clean it up. I actually washed it and prepped it And now I want to just clean it up, and all these little strings are everywhere. So I'm just going to do that. And I think, guys, I'm going to call it a day, and I will be back sooner, hopefully, with the next video. I am just working on some things and staying busy. But yeah, I really enjoyed that weekend alone. Sometimes you need to be alone in your mind and your thoughts, and it just helps. And I have to say, I think I am. I'll say it helps because over the past few years, I've been down and out and menopause and all that. And sometimes I think all I want to do is be alone. I just want everyone to leave me alone. And that's really what I have been thinking for the past few years. I'll say that. And I'm starting to get out of that feeling. I don't like as much being alone as much as I think I did. I don't know. So just find purpose in life is all I got to say. Find things to do. I don't want to go back to a full-time job. I really don't. So I really need to find things to keep me busy, maybe have some income, and definitely give more time to the family business, which is what I'm very into right now, actually. So I don't want to give up on my YouTube. Yeah, but I have things I'm working on that will correlate with my YouTube. Let's put it that way. I'm working on my website for sure. I want my website to be fixed up, different, and something very special for all of us to enjoy. And it's taking longer than I thought, but it's okay. Look at the sun setting. This is what happens when the sun sets. It comes in and reflects off the walls. So beautiful. Guys, I want to say goodnight. I did my closet. Those are the chores I did, and I didn't film it. Sorry, but I'm very proud of what I did. I cleaned up my bedroom, and yeah. Oh, I wanted to light that candle, but there was no more wax. Guys, I will see you in the next video. I hope all is well with you, and it's really hot summer. Summer is here, guys. Let's enjoy it. Till next time. Bye.